Hey there, and welcome to today's stretching workout. We're going to take 10 minutes and we're going to stretch the body out nice and easy, nothing crazy, just a good, gentle stretch to help your body recover a little bit from all the hard work that it has been doing. All right, guys, let's start at the end of our mat, and we're going to do a walkout plank. So we're going to sit up nice and tall at the end of our mat. We're going to inhale it up. Exhale it down, swan dive all the way down. Hang out in that forward bend for a breath or two. Bend your knees if you have to. Let your belly loose and let your head just hang. And breathe. And then I want you to slowly walk your hands out. Come into plank position, hold it for a count, and then lift your hips up into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. And then send that weight forward again into plank. Hold it for a count, and then walk your hands to your feet. Nice little forward bend, and then slowly roll it up. Bring your hands all the way up, and exhale it down. Bring your hands to heart center. All right, let's do that again. Nice big inhale. Exhale it down. Hang out in that forward bend for a breath or two. And then slowly walk it out. We're taking it nice and easy today because how often do you take it nice and easy? Let's come to downward facing dog. Always rushing, always rushing. So let's take this time, come back into plank, and then walk your hands back to your feet. So just take it really slow, like deliberately slow. And then roll on up. Hands all the way up overhead. And exhale it down. All right, one more time we're gonna get down to that downward facing dog. So inhale it up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hang out here. And then walk it out. Into plank. And then into downward facing dog. Walk your feet, pedal your feet, And then really lift those hips up, send those heels down, pressing through all 10 fingers. Strengthen through those arms, through the shoulders. Good. Now I want you to lift your right leg up, so you're in a three-legged dog split. Good, bend the knee and then bring it forward. Your knee to your right elbow. So right knee to right elbow, and then send that left leg back. Walk it back a little bit, so you're on top of your hips and you're in pigeon pose. So you can claw your little fingers like pigeon feet and look up. And think about sending those hips a little closer to the floor. But you still want to be on top of those hips. So you're going to feel it right on the side of that right leg, right in the bum area, right in here. And just relax for a moment. Sink into it. If you want to come down to your elbows, come on down to your elbows. And breathe. Let everything kind of fall towards the floor. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out today. We're not doing anything crazy. We're not moving too fast. If you want, you can roll your hips a little forward and back, side to side. See how that feels. Good, then let's come up to our hands. If you're not already there, tuck your back toes, lift that left leg up, and then bring right leg back to left. You're in plank position right now, and then you're gonna be up into downward facing dog. And then you're gonna bring your left leg up to the sky, and then you're gonna bend that knee, drive it in towards your left wrist. Walk that right leg back, untuck those toes. You can tent your fingers if you're feeling it. Roll those shoulders back and down, looking up, chest open, hips down. Good, and if you want, come down to your elbows. And then you can shift those hips a little bit around if you're feeling it. Side to side. Nice and easy. Let your body melt into the ground. And breathe. Always breathing. Just stay right here. Stay right here. I know your mind is probably like, holy cow, I have so many things to do. Why am I sitting here in pigeon pose? Because we can take 10 minutes for ourselves. All right, come on up to your hands if you're not already there. Tuck your back toes underneath, lift that right leg up and send that left leg back. Good, and then drop your knees. Send those hips back into child's pose. Drop your head. Keep those arms engaged, keep those elbows extended. Drop your head. Send those hips back. Good, now let's come back up into table pose. And now you're gonna bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And you're gonna walk your left hand in a little bit so it's right underneath you. And you're gonna take that right arm and you're gonna twist, reaching it up towards the sky. We have a nice little twist going on here, a nice little heart opener. Twist, bring out all that toxic energy in case you have any. Not that you do, but just in case. Good, bring that arm back down. Shift that weight back, extend that leg, and send those hips back, toes pointing up, get a nice little hamstring stretch there. And then come forward again. This time, come on up, bring your torso up, roll your shoulders back and down, looking up. I want you to take your left elbow and place it on your right thigh. And then take your right hand on top of the left hand, palms pressing together. And I want you to twist, looking up over your right elbow. And sending those hips forward. Really good. Bring that right arm down. Bring both hands back to the floor, send that right foot back into table pose and then down into child's pose. Good, now let's come back up. And now we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So bring that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Good. Bring your right hand in and then left hand goes up towards the ceiling. Open up, twist, opening up that heart, sending those hips forward. Really good, then bring that left hand back down and then send those hips back, extend that left leg. Toes pointing up, hips down. Hamstring stretch. Good, bring that weight back forward. Walk your foot in just a little bit more towards midline. Then take your right elbow, place it on the left thigh. Palms flat, they come together. Left palm on top of right. And then look up over that left elbow, twisting, expelling all that energy, all that bad energy. Let's get rid of it, let's twist it out. Let the good stuff in. Good job, let's release our hands. Bring them to the floor. And then we're gonna bring that left foot back to the right. So now we're in table, tuck our toes underneath. Lift your hips up, come into downward facing dog. Get those hips up, get those heels down. Feel the backs of those legs stretching out. Engage those elbows, nice and strong. A lot of stuff going on right now, and then shift that weight forward, bring your knees down to the ground. And our last little move, we're gonna thread the needle. So take your right hand, place it through the right and bring that left shoulder down to the floor. Walk that right hand forward. Keep those hips elevated. Good, and then bring that left hand back through. Come back into table pose, shimmy those hips a little bit side to side. And then let's take our right hand underneath and through the left. Right shoulder down to the floor. Walk that left hand forward. if you're feeling it. And relax. Let the head just lay on the floor, hips up. Let the belly hang. Good, then walk your left hand back in, press yourself up, back into table pose, cross your ankles, and shift that weight back. So you're on your bum, and then you can whoop, bring yourself up to standing. That's it. Let's finish this off with a nice big inhale. Exhale it down, hands to heart center, and there you go, there's your 10 minutes. I hope that felt really good. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah!